Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and I am back from my holidays. So this is not a pre-recorded video and we are doing Medieval Mirage Monday. So what I did yesterday was I put together the few journals that I'm working on that I need to complete. I hadn't put the pages together. They have similar covers to the previous round, because when I did those I had requests, and so these are all spoken for, but I still had the same embroideries. That's all I've got of those now. So I prepared 3 different size journals. They've all got 3 signatures and a hidden spine, so I'll just quickly show you what they look like. So there's this one, and I put 1700s book page inside in the front. That was an old Tilda fabric, and I've just done my usual mixture of pages. Some of them I hinged, like this is hinged, and I'm deciding whether I might fold that down and make that a little tuck, or I might just glue it there. And so they all have similar elements in them, and then they're now ready to receive some pockets and fun things. Love that page. I put it in sideways because I didn't want to cut it. So you can see there's a bit of gluey bit there, chunky. Okay, just all random different pages. They all have straw paper, some craft paper, some vintage document, some antique book pages. And they've all got one of those. Isn't that gorgeous? Il Campidoglio, that's in Rome. So there we go, that's that one. Oh, and a bit of Florentine paper at the back, and that's that gorgeous, I think that one was 1800s. There, though, I think I had those in a kit at one time. So that's the cover. And then they're all a bit stiff because I just glued them in. Again, this is that lovely. Now this is one of those papers, I don't think it's rag paper, but it is a bit textural, but because it's right when they, the period when they changed from the rag paper or the cotton rag paper, whatever you want to call it, again, that, to the other types of paper. It's just most gorgeous kits, Jarf. So of course in these I am mostly using the Floral Fest, I think it was called, but I am, for the ephemera and pockets, I am mixing in other kits of Jarfs. I've had in the past Medieval Scribe, Medieval Odyssey, which is one of my favorites, Illuminated Florals, what else? There's quite a lot. Illuminated Manuscripts, which was her Renaissance one. And an Ode to Jane. I think they're pretty much my go-to kits of Jarfs that I like to use. So just giving you a quick look inside, just gorgeous pages, ready to have some fun on them. That one. And then here is a slightly bigger format, and again it's a bit stiff because I just glued it. 1700s page there, and gorgeous Florentine paper there. Or not Florentine, it's Italian. That one's not Florentine, it's Italian. So just quickly show you the similar. See, I did a similar thing. I hinged the same pages I pulled out from the same book, and more similar books, so you will see they have similarities in them. Just the format changes, the size. This one I just want to get to, I'm flicking through quickly because it's very similar to the others. I want to see, this one had the central page as well. Here it is, there. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Perugia, that one. I love those illustrations, so I was excited to include those. Okay, so what I want to do now is I pulled out the pockets I've made so far, and I'm going to divide them into 3 because so I've got 3 of those types, and then I've got 3 glassine bags. I don't even remember doing them. I kind of remember doing them, but I had forgotten about them. So I've divided them into categories. So I'm going to divide them into 3 because I've got 3, these are wraparounds. I've got 3, I was going to say 3 computers. I've got 3 journals, and I've got an extra 2 there, so I'll just put those aside. Okay, windows. I've got 1, 2, and then that can have a tall one. And then I have these pockets. Let's do these ones first. See, you can see I've mixed up all the kits. That one can go there. And I may not need all these pockets, but I will. Well, those are different. What are these? Oh, little flippy ones. Okay, I did flippy ones. I didn't remember that. 2, 3. I might put that one over there and that one there. I've got a few extras here, so if I need those, I will pull from those. Okay, so I've got 1, these little side tucks, 3, and I've got a couple of extras there. And then these I printed on I already had them printed, but they're on a slightly stronger paper. So I didn't back them with anything. I think I'll put that one there, and I'll use that one, put those aside. If you can hear the chitter chatter, that is the girls out there, and they are having a chat fest because Lily's been away, and so she's super excited to be with her friends. So yeah, so they're chitter chattering. So these are the tuck ones, so I'm just randomly doing it. I'm not thinking about it. Just actually, I think I've got that image similar to that there. That's an extra if I need it. And then I've got some side tucks. These ones I did reinforce. I may not need them all. I may need more. We'll see how we go. Aren't they gorgeous? It's an extra. Oh, that's a tag. Put that over there. Well, I have an extra, so I'm going to put that, and that, like that. And I'll keep these extras over here. Oh, and now I've got my flips. Let's have a look at these. So we'll put that there, and that's a tag. I don't know why I put that there. Oh, I don't have another flip. Or we'll flip that one. Okay, so they are divided. So let's see how we go. I don't think that that's going to be enough, but we will see. So I'm just going to randomly put this one here. And now I'm going, actually before I do that, I'm going to divide them into 3. 3 because I've got 3 signatures. And I do try to sort of make them have a similar feel about it themselves. So that could go there, that could go there, and we'll have that one there. We'll put that there, that there, and that there. We'll have that one there, this one, and this one, like that. Okay, so that is probably not going to be enough, but I can also do things like use pages. I've got a thing of pages there that I can do side tucks. So I'm thinking, and I also like to have a nice sort of feature sort of thing in the front or the back, and I think I'm going to put that there. So that's that. So then again, now I've got 4 elements here, which is not nearly enough. I'm going to have excuse me, the first half of the book, you know, the first half of the signature, and then the second half. So I'm going to go through a bit here because I know what I'll do on there. We'll do that after. Oh, here I'm going to have a tuck. So this is, I'm going to make this a tuck. I'll just fold that, or maybe I'll put some tape across there to strengthen that. So that's going to be a pocket, so that helps. And then we're already in the center. Oh, great. Okay, so back here, I can go back here. So maybe I will have enough things. Let's see. I sneeze, so now I'm sniffling. I think that will go there. And then we're going to have that pocket there, and we need to put something in the center. But I'll decide that in a minute. We'll leave that. I can add a flip there. I need to have something nice here. So I think I might add this flip. I think that's going to be gorgeous. And then we'll add, this one goes that way. So we may add, I don't like book page on book page. I may add that there. Will I? No, I think I'll add it over here because I'm not taking away. And I need to add some sort of other pocket in this signature, but that's okay. What I do is I put in what I've made and then decide. So here's my next one, and I'm going to again divide that into, oh, this one has a few extras, so that's good. I might have the first three, those, and then those in there. Now they have a similar feeling to about them, so maybe I'll do that, that, and that. Okay, right, let's see now. No, I don't want to cover that. I want to have something like that. That could be pretty as a side tuck. Sorry, just going to wipe my nose. Okay. Oh dear, that's terrible. Okay, I think I'm going to put that there as a side tuck because it's not covering too much. Or I could put that there. No, let's keep going. I'm going to put this, let's fold this. While I'm thinking, I'm not going to tell you about my holiday because I've got to concentrate on what I'm doing, but when I start gluing, I will tell you. Will I put that there? No. I think I'm going to have this wrap around here. I feel like I need, yes, I like that more. Have a bit more interest and keep on going a second. Let me see here. Quite like that there, or no, not in the center, so that's going to go there. Okay, good. Next we have the just two, so let's see, I could have this flip, so that will be a pocket there and flip out there, but do I like that? Or would I, oh no, I might prefer it on here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I do. So that's going to go there. And then I have a little side tuck pocket there. So let's just see. Oh, and I need something interesting here, but I think I'll put this one there. And I may decorate that. Excuse the sniffle. Did I leave that side tuck one there? I think I did. Could have a side tuck there. And something here. Okay. Those, that there, that over there. Okay, so we can have this here. And, oh, I quite like that there. And that maybe there, or let's turn it over. Oh no, that's that side. Okay, yes, that's going to go there. And let's see, I've got two more pockets here. So if that, because that's one sort of plain and one decorated, I won't necessarily, unless something looks really fabulous near it, I won't put two together, but I could put that there or there. I think I like it there. And then that can have something attached to it, and perfect, and that will go there. Perfect. Okay. So that's divided. Let's do another one. So first divide them into threes. That can go there, that there, and that there, that. 1, 2, that's got 3, that's got 2. Okay, that one, no, that, oh no, that's got, already got one like that there. Might put this one here. That one may go in the front there, so that will go over there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's the one I just did. This one. Yep, I'm loving these in the front, the glassine bags. Okay, so let's again 2 and 3. Okay, that'll do. What side is that flipping? That could go there. Oh no, book page on book page. I do sometimes like to put on a book page a transparent pocket, so that way you can see the lovely book page underneath. So maybe we could have this one flipping here. That's it, okay. In the center, I might have this, nope. I kind of like that, but I might do 2 pieces of 2 side tucks there, is what I'm thinking. But what I could have here is this one, and I've got more diagonal pockets in my pouch next to me here, so I can, excuse me for sniffling, I can add more of those if I want to, and I need to add that pocket somewhere. That was attaching there. I've got that pocket, that's going to be a pocket, so let's have that there. Okay, next signature. So I have that one, that one, that, and that. Okay. So, oh, definitely can have, oh no, none of those. I think I'm going to do this one. So I'm switching, no, okay. I think I'm going to have that one there. Okay. Right. So it's pretty decorated. Lots of decorative pages everywhere, really, isn't there? I like that. No, I think I'll put that one there. Good. And let's see here. So I really would like that there, but yeah, maybe. No, I think I'll put this one. Decision. Oh my gosh, I love the look of that. And then this one, I think may go here. Yes. Or would I prefer it? No, I don't prefer it there. Okay, so where did I have it? Here? I think I'll put it there, because it only takes a little bit of the writing space and that flips, so that's good. Okay, next. It's going to glue down. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so I don't want to, I actually really like that there, but I've just put a pocket, so I'm not going to put that there. I like those colours, but no, I'm not going to put it there. I might put, because before I know it, I'll be in the centre. So that's too big for that page. Let's see. Oh, well, actually, I don't normally like book page on book page, but I actually really like that. So I think I'll put that there. That's the monument. So it doesn't matter. We'll just keep going. And I think I'm going to have that one there. Perfect. This is a little pocket. Oh, I do like that there. You can still write around it, so yes, I think I'll put that there. And then this one will go here. Okay, so that's the second one. Now, the third one. I'm sure I had a packet of tissues here somewhere. I cannot see it for the life of me. I'll have a sip of my smoothie instead. there and that. Nope. And that. That one and that one, and that goes in the front. Okay, we're in action. Oh, now this one, I don't want to cover that up, so this one instead is going to go in the back. And here I'll put a little, this book belongs to. Or I could do something like that, actually. I might do that. That's what it's going to be. So, I really like that. I haven't even separated these ones into their groups, but anyway. Have a little side tuck there. Let's see how we're going. We might have a flip. That's going to be a flip there. So it didn't even get to halfway. I'm going to do something there. I quite like that there. And so I do need some more pockets for some reason for this one. I didn't divide them very... Oh, I've got my glassine. So the glassine is now going to go into this signature because I'm not... I think I'm going to put it on this page, yes. Okay, so I made it. Almost. Next. I don't think I want to cover any of that. Let's just divide this. Divide and conquer. And that's a little belly band. So I could have a little belly band there, and I quite like the look of that. Let's see, I've got some more in here. Goes the other way. I quite like those colours. These are printed on cardstock, so I printed them a long time ago. From all, I think this might have been from one of Jarf's Bohemian kits. It's looking a bit boho to me. So that one's going to go there. I love the colours with that. Excuse me for sniffling. I do apologise. I just had to do it. That's going to go there. And we might have this. I might decorate that one up. Yep, I like it there. Okay, good. And now we're going into the second half. I've got 2 elements to add. I think I'll add that. I love those colours. Perfect. And then, let's see here. I think this is my option here. My only option. Yep, that'll do. That's good. Okay, last one. This is meant to be hinged, so I might even hinge that here because I think that is really pretty. Okay, good. That's a hingy. Put that in there. That's going to have a pocket. Now that is a side tuck. I'll have that there. I'm going to have that one on there. And I'm going to have the side tuck there or there, the other side. Okay, so now I can start gluing. Right, let's get cracking. So here, I'm just going to take that out. I'm happy that I made, some of them already have tags and things in them. That's really cool. And I'm going to grab my glue stick because I'm going to glue that fully down. It's not going to be like a tuck behind it as well. Maybe I'll just glue in the center and then use my Tombow glue just to go around the edges. So we came back on Friday. We got back late. My brother's still traveling. I decided, although I do have a bit of FOMO, fear of missing out, and I know I am missing out, but I felt like it was a long holiday for us. You know, we don't normally do, I think I mentioned that before, we don't normally do these types of holidays because I normally have to save my pennies to go home. However, my brother, when I was there at Christmas, convinced me, Steph and I, to go on this trip, and it was really, for us, it's a lifetime opportunity because we were 3 families, and we were adults and plus Lulu, and we rented a catamaran, and we sailed. So my brother came here for a few days, and then his friends joined us, and then we went on the overnight ferry that went sailed about 2 knots an hour from Ancona, and we arrived in Split in Croatia. And I've never been to Croatia before. It's literally across the Adriatic from us. So we went there, and my sister-in-law is really amazing. She organized everything. Like, they've been so excited about this trip all year. And so basically she could be a tour operator. She sat and planned everything. She organized tours. She researched tours. She knew where the best coffee was. I mean, it was just incredible. And because Australians do love a flat white. You Aussies out there. There's an Australian apparently went to Split. The cafe is called D16. And they went to Split, and they gave them all the Aussieism, sort of Aussie types of coffee that we all like to have when we're in Australia. And so there's this cafe. It has really great coffee, and you can get flat whites and piccolino and all kinds of things. So my brother was super excited about that. So I just go blow my nose, because it's going to drive me bonkers and drive you bonkers in the process. Okay. I mean, the damage that a sneeze does, it's incredible. Anyway, so yep, we went and we had an amazing tour, and oh my goodness, I didn't know all those things. It was just so interesting. And we literally left off the boat. We had to deposit our bags in a bag deposit thing, and they even knew where that was. And then we had the tour at 8:30 in the morning because we arrived at 7:15. And then it poured, and then we had to find a supermarket. Well, it was a public holiday, and so we could not find a single supermarket open. It was pouring with rain, and we were like drowned rats, because we couldn't get on the boat until the afternoon. And so we traipsed around everywhere. We ended up at the marina, and there were there were Australians everywhere. I mean, Italians, Australians, Americans, Brits, Northern Europeans. I mean, every type of tourist was there, but we kept running into all these Aussies. It was really funny. And so we got to the marina, and we saw these young Australian boys. And of course, my brother's friend, Susie, she just chats to everybody. She's hilarious. And especially if they're Australian, she's not shy. And she asked them where they got the shopping from, and they said there was like a mini market there at the marina. So we were able to get some supplies for the boat, because we had a skipper. We decided to have a skipper because they know the waters, and they know where to, to dock and sleep, and how it all works, and all the good places to go, and all that sort of stuff. So we did have a skipper. Just a minute, I'm going to grab one of my Amity tapes. So it did cost slightly more than the boat, but it was worth it, and we divided it in 3 families, so it wasn't such a bad thing. And so yeah, we needed to provide the meals for him as well, obviously. And so yeah, we were really worried that we didn't have any food. Anyway, we got food, and we finally were eventually able to get on the boat. And you know, as I was saying, for Steph and I, it's a trip of a lifetime, really, because we're not, like, I used to sail a little boat when I was little because my dad's a sailor. He was Commodore of the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia when I was little, and I always you know, worked with them. And because he's a bit of a financial whiz, he was brought on board to help fix the finances of the yacht club, because they were, you know, going into bankruptcy, and he turned it around for them. And so we've always been around yachts, but I'm not, like, personally a sailor, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't sail big boats, but my brother is. My brother's done, I don't know, he's probably done 15 or 18, something like that, Sydney to Hobart. He's won online. No, I don't know, I can't remember. I think he once won line honours, I can't remember. And he's certainly won on handicap a few times. He was world champion in the 18-footer skiffs when he was in his 20s. And, you know, he's a sailor. He doesn't sail so much now because he's, you know, he works, and it takes up a lot of time and everything. And the boat that he was on was a Sydney boat. And now he's, you know, lives in Queensland. So he can't, you know, you need to do all the twilight races and stuff with him when you do Hobarts and things. So, I mean, he did for a few years just go down and join the boat because he's a really good sailor, and they wanted him, but I think he got bored with it. He's stopped now. But, you know, like for someone like Steph and I, that's just the perfect opportunity to get on a boat with someone that is, even though we had a skipper, the skipper was able to take us to, you know, more wild, shall we say, spots, islands and things, because he had my brother and his friend on the boat that could help him. You know, he could sail more, because otherwise he's a one-man band. And you know, he organizes where you're going to go according to who he has on the boat. And because he had people who, like my brother and his friend, who were capable to help him, then we were able to go to places that even he said he hadn't been to before. So it was really great, because when we'd anchor, and then my brother would swim a line in. I'm just going to grab some more washi. So my brother would swim, no, that's too wide. He would swim a line in, and we would have the anchor at the front and 2 ropes coming out the back, attaching to rocks. So that way, you know, the boat didn't swing around during the night. We were pretty secure. And yeah, so it was really, really fun. It was an amazing trip. I've never done anything like that. Oh, and I have with my dad when I was little. He took us places, but I don't think I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I think it was just really amazing. My brother has done many trips like that, but not in Europe. He's done it in the Whitsundays in Australia with his friends, and you know, they've got in a big boat and divided it, the cost between many families. And but he said, I mean, in Australia it's beautiful, but he said, you know, you can't go and dock up in old towns, and the water in Croatia, honestly, it was really beautiful. I was really, so these tapes are Amity blooms, just so you know. It was really stunning. I've never experienced anything like it. And I was worried, because I've never been seasick before, but I thought I haven't really sailed much in my older life, so who knows. But we're actually fine. Lulu was really nervous about it because she's terrified of, she's got a phobia of the sea. She thinks, you know, something terrible is going to happen. And honestly, she was so confident by the end of it, and just, she seemed to really mature on this trip. It was really, really amazing. So we did have a really, really wonderful time. And, you know, it was great to spend time with my brother, and his friends are lovely. So, yeah, we just did 6 nights, I think, on the boat. Oh my God, the last day I was violently ill, like all day. I had just literally had to step off the boat, get in the taxi, go to Dubrovnik and go to the apartment and go to bed. It was terrible. It wasn't seasickness. I think probably, you know, the toiletry system on our side of the boat left a little bit to be desired. In fact, my brother's going to tell the company, and he thinks I probably picked up a bug from the bathroom, because the cleaners weren't great either. He's going to tell them the cleaners they were unkind and rude when we arrived, and they really did a bodgy job. So anyway, so I was pretty ill for the Friday, and then we had the 3 days in Dubrovnik, and I mean, what an amazing place. The one thing I will say about Croatia, it is really expensive, like really expensive. So I mean, eating out and stuff, we tried to eat as much on the boat as possible. We didn't have exorbitant restaurant you know, costs, but we did have a couple, and we all nearly expired. But anyway, it's a holiday, and we knew that we would have some expense, so we're not going to dwell on it. But then we went to Crete because my brother wanted to visit Greece, and I said to him, it's a really busy time of the year now, and you know, traipsing around Mykonos and all those sorts of places when it's just so crowded, I was just like, and you know, exorbitant prices, I was like, why don't we go to Crete? Because we've been to Crete when I was pregnant with Lulu, because Steffi's best friend is from Cyprus, and he met a girl from Crete when we lived in Florence, and we went to their wedding in Crete. And I said to him, it's very inexpensive, and lovely. It's a huge island. There's lots of lovely beaches to visit. There's old towns to visit. There's ruins. There's all kinds of things. So we rented a place there, and that house was incredible, and it cost less than what the one we rented when we went to Puglia last year with the other families, and that was a hideous house. So yeah, we stayed there for 5 days. And Steph's best friend came up from Cyprus because they hadn't been since before COVID. So Rula was able to spend time with her family. And so we just had a great time. And it was really just an amazing experience. I just wouldn't even, I said to Steffi, don't even add up. Just don't add up what we spent, please, because I don't want you to ruin the good time that we had by depressing us with the cost of everything. So I mean, he loves to add it all up and say, look, this is what we spent. And I'm like, oh God, don't do it. Anyway, so now we'll have to get back in saving because we've had an exorbitant holiday. But anyway, I honestly, I loved it. It was just, and Lulu loved it. She said to me she was ready to come home. She said a day less I would have been upset, and a day more I was ready to come home. So my brother then went on to, I mean, you know, the Australians, and you have to travel so far to get here, and it's expensive, so you do as much as you can. So they're away for a month, so they've got another, they're going back home on Friday, and they're in Naples and Sorrento for the rest of the week. But I said no to that. But they rang me yesterday, and I saw where they were sitting. I'm like, oh, maybe we should have gone, Steffi. But you know, we can do that another time. But I mean, it's just nice to travel with them because they're so much fun. So yeah, no, it was a really, really great holiday. We have been exhausted. It was really, really feeling like Friday we went to sleep we got back at 6:30. I tell you what, was it like a total 3-hour flight? We had to do 1 hour, not even 50 minutes. You spend more time going up and coming down than in the air, but from Crete to Athens, it's very close. And then we had Athens to Bologna. I think that was an hour and a half. The plane was late and all kinds of things, and so basically we were traveling all day from 8 o'clock in the morning, and we got back here at 6:30 at night. Can you imagine? I said to my mother-in-law, I said, it's actually less tiring to fly to Australia, because literally you just get on the plane, you have a 2-hour break in the middle, or 3 hours or whatever it is, and you get back on the plane, and then 14 hours later you arrive from Dubai to Sydney. I said that is actually less tiring than what we did on Friday, and we fell asleep at 8 o'clock at night, and we've been really tired. So isn't it interesting? I think it's more when you have to sort of, and we all traveled with hand luggage. So my brother and his friends will have been away for a month, and they decided to travel with hand luggage. They said they're never going to do it anything else ever again. Hand luggage is the way to go. But the only thing is, when you're on the smaller airlines, the more discounted sort of airlines, we were an Aegean. You kind of, it's a bit of a battle. Like you've got to, because lots of people are traveling with hand luggage, so you've got to sort of fight to get on the plane, to make sure that above your seat you've got overhead space to put your luggage, because otherwise they take it from you and stick it down below, and then you that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it, of not having to wait for your luggage. So so that was tiring, all of that. I found all of that really tiring. So but we did feel like, didn't we didn't have that much stuff. Okay, you see, I'm getting through this. I won't glue all the other ones. I'd like to glue this one all in, and then sort of go through and see where I might like to add something else, and then I'll glue all the other ones in off camera, because you don't want to sit and see all of that. Did I ask everyone how you are? I don't know. This is my first video. I haven't done a video for 3 weeks. Even though you've had your regular videos up, they were done that much in advance that I literally have not done a video for 3 weeks. I'm just getting back into it. So yep, thank you so much for everyone. I did sell out of the 1600s book pages. I have quite a lot of books that were very badly damaged, and so Steph cleaned up, well, he tore apart a whole lot of them on the weekend, and I'm thinking I might glue that down as a side tuck. Yeah. So the girls are currently, cleaning up the pages, taking off the really damaged bits, and I'll get those ready as soon as I can this week. But yes, the other 1600s, there may be one from, I think there's a book from 1722, still the same types of papers, but there will be a mix. But I'll write the dates, and also I'm providing, I didn't on the very first packs that I had sent out of those, but I am providing just a little imagery of the title pages of the books, where they came from, except for the ones that don't have a title page. There was one in the first round that didn't have a title page. I think I like that more on that side. So so you'll know the dates of the books. You won't know exactly which page. I mean, at the end of the day, they're all sort of rag papers. Some are stronger, some are not as strong, just because of, it depends how damaged they are. They do have the wormy holes in them, so if you don't like circles, like my sister, you have that phobia, I can't remember what it's called, we've all discovered a new phobia, then they're not for you. However, I have glued, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. I'm not selling them. I'm going to, because I probably will scan some of them, but the covers, where did I put them? The front pages, I have glued them too, because they were really damaged. Here they are. I don't know, I can't remember if I showed you in the previous video. Just let me grab them. They're just here. I've glued them to tea-dyed paper. These are not the covers, these are other pages. I'm thinking I'm going to make, that's one of my scans. I'm thinking I'm going to make them into journals. This one, see, they're glued onto tea-dyed paper as best I can, so you can see all the damage around there, but they've got the paper behind, so they're now reinforced. So yeah, that's that one too. I glued that one onto cardstock, onto a manila folder, a tea-dyed one. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I probably will scan them, and then because I like to use those in, or I like to have a kit of those, or I like to use them in the backgrounds of my pages that I create. So I'm just going to go through here, get a feel for it now that we've done the gluing. And I also like to check, because they do sometimes stick. Just get a little feel for it and see where I might need to add something else. I'm going to give that a little wipe. So we'll, yeah, sometime this week have more of those. What I will do is I'll link it in the description box. So just check the description box, because when I've got new, I don't always let you know, like I don't always say I've got new things in my shop. Sometimes I just put them in. So just keep your eyes peeled for that sort of thing, because I do sometimes just put them in and not say it. And they do go. So it just lets them sell a little bit more organically and not in a mad rush. But don't fear about the 1600, because I have a lot. I have quite a lot of books. Because I took the whole collection of damaged books, because I knew that I could reuse, recover some of the paper. Not all of the paper, but some of it. Now what I'm doing here is tearing this page. I do have some issues with seeing which way is the up. I want them more or less to be a similar width. I probably should have cut it with my cutter. Would have been the smarter thing to do. Oh, okay, I can see there. So, well, let's get the cutter. I'll cut here, because I can see that straight, and then I'll just, that I'm going to fold. And I need to cut there. And I'm just going to cut that and make sure, yep, it was really crooked. Now let me see how wide that is. Oh, that's good, 2 3/4, so I can do the same on this one. Two and 3/4, good. Right, so what I need to do now is, let's see which way. That one goes that way, so I need to fold them, and that one must go that way. So if I put them together, they're not going to be perfectly the same, but they will be similar. No, that's not right. That one I need to fold on that side, so I need to turn that one upside down. You're thinking, what on earth is the wuzzer doing? What you doing, wuzzer? Okay, that's it. That goes that way and that goes that way. So let's glue this down. I get my act together in the end. Nice way to use up, pages that you've got left over from previous projects. Glue that down. I'll snip them at the same time, so even though they're not exactly the same, they will be similar but different, shall we say. Okay. And then I need to put them together. Let's do that. Oops, and punch. So that goes there. Is that right? Yes, and that one goes over there. And now we have 2 socket tucks. And doing it with the regular copy paper, you don't get all that bulk. Boy, is it hot, guys. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to come back and there will have been a storm and things will have cooled down here. Not so. We're in the same heat wave that we were in before. They had a tiny bit of relief from it the day that we were leaving. There was a huge storm and we all got wet going to the train station, and then the heat's just built up again. So we're in the mid 30s, I'd say, just over the mid 30s degrees Celsius, which is over 100, I think, for those who do Fahrenheit. And it is humid, my goodness. So I am just inside, Crete was super hot, but Croatia was lovely. It was 26 degrees. It was perfect. The water was warm. Oh my goodness, it was just lovely. I think I would only ever, if I were to go back to Croatia, I would want to go back on a boat, because it was just so nice to be able to visit all those islands. And we didn't visit all of them, but you know, an amount of them, and the little ports and things. Okay, so that's that. I may put a label or something there. Other things may happen. Now just see what I mean. You've got to go through and check that you're not sticking. And I'm just getting, I feel like maybe I like something. Yeah, I feel like I need something there. I've got the flip out there. Okay, I feel like I'm going to have another pocket here. So I'm just going to go to one of these triangle ones. I quite like that one there. I do love these as well. What do I prefer? Maybe that one. And they, as I said, are printed on cardstock. Not a cardstock, it's about a, this one is, I think it's 160 GSM, this one. So that is perfectly fine. And it may get some sort of embellishment on it, because that's what I normally do, but I'm just going to put it in for now. So you kind of get the idea. Just go through checking how you're feeling about it. And here we go, we've stuck together again. That needs some decorating. I think I may put something flippy there, but we'll decide that afterwards. I've got a pocket there. Oh my God, they're noisy. Can you tell they've missed it? Well, they've seen each other every day since we got back. But I love it. I just love it. I love listening to the girls chat. Here, I think I'm going to put a flip on the other side. I was thinking again to go into the papers here and maybe put or a pocket or a side tuck. I quite like that one. I don't actually mind covering. If I leave one side free of the super old 1700s paper, I don't actually mind then covering the other side. Do you know what I mean? Like covering it a bit. I do really like this one. Or I might like that one. I think I like that one more, oddly enough. Which is odd for me. I think I'm going to get my cutter and do it the sensible way. So it's obviously too deep, so I will get there. I'm going to take, see, that could become a belly band, that bit there. I actually really like that bit. I'm going to keep that bit. I think I do. I think I'm going to trim off more at this end, because it's too deep, but I'll keep that because I can use it. And I'm going to fold that in. Is that very crooked? It is. Of course it is. Is that better? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, and that is going to go there. I think what I really like about this too is this old manuscripty sort of writing with the very old font. I think that's what I liked about it. Quite often there's a subconscious reason why you like something more than one thing more than another, and sometimes you can't even pinpoint exactly what it is. So I'm putting it slightly down lower because that way I'm not going to cover up those letters there. And you can still see the beautiful old book page, but we've got a nice pocket there because, you know, that's going to be a plain page. Otherwise, what you can do with it, just look at it. didn't get enough glue right to the edge, but I could come back with a washi. Okay, we'll just leave that. Now that here. I want to put something there. Oh, this is why we've got to check. Nice pocket there, flip there, that's all good. Something here. Oh, I think I might just put this one. So I do end up adding a few more pockets than the ones that I made. Love the graphics on this one. This must be the world's longest video. Can you tell that I haven't been here for a while? Yep, that's correct. Okay, so next week I will come back with these journals, and they will be, we will fill the pockets is what we'll do. So I'll finish putting all these pockets on. It does take a bit of time because I like to stick them in and then go back through, as you can see. We're up to the last signature now. Don't have anything there. I've got that one there. I do need a few more pockets in this one. Anyway, I think I'll end the video here. I'll do that, but I'm going to do it in a similar way to what I've already done by, also adding the papers and things, because I like that. So I'll just do the last signature off camera, and then I will be back next week and we'll start filling the pockets, and then these journals will be done. But I'm going to keep on with Medieval Mirage Mondays. So I'll get a couple more kits, new kits that we haven't used before. And, well, I haven't used. I know a lot of you have kits that I don't have. And we'll start some new, maybe a new project. Don't know whether it'll be a journal. I don't know what I'll do. Something. Anyway. So, thank you so much for watching. And I'm happy to be back and chatting to you all again. And I will see you again tomorrow for What's in My Box. Bye.